So we had already started discussion. Quite an interesting person here.
Yes, of course. And then again, he's here with us, the first male dancer at Kuti Shrine, Ben Dancer. I even like your name. It sounds like a dance.
I like that.
Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. How are you doing today?
I was just saying that I like that body art.
Yes.
Just before Winfrey, what?
Yeah, open your shirt. Let me draw it.
Winfrey, how much would you charge if somebody was to call you for a fashion show and wanted to use body art? You've seen that stuff where they walkway and they use body arts to cover you. Would you do it? And for what amount would you do it?
If I want to stay married, no.
I like that. But Ben Dancer is here. You did that. That was beautiful, by the way. The body art you did and all of that. And I know that most of what you do is African, and so there's a lot of your body has to come out there and all of that. What would you call your style or your primary style of dance?
My primary style of dance, it's Afrofusion.
I like that.
So when I say Afrofusion, it's a combination of different dances, different genres, like contemporary, the pops and locks, isolation. We have the electronic dance too there.
You find a way to make it Afro.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, wonderful.
Every dance has a broad course in it. Yeah, so a particular move you would do in hip hop, when you come down to Afro, it's the same move, but different style, like in a different form. Yeah.
So you actually went to school to study dance?
Yes,
Sounds like that. No, he's been broken down.
He's jumping it, yeah?
You know? That's amazing. So now let's talk about before the shrine now.
Yeah.
Where did you find dance? How? Why did you decide? When and how? Why did you decide to go into it professionally?
Dance for me from the beginning of time was it's a gift. Dance is a gift for me. So before coming to the shrine, I had my own company, which I still do, Dancer Academy International, which is the sole aim is to impact younger generations with the same gift I have, which is dance.
I like that.
Because a great leader would have to impact, teach other people the right path to go. So I have been doing this, presently I've been dancing for 17 years.
17 years.
17.
So you say yours is a gift now.
It's okay.
So Kapita, giftless.
That's the question. How can you you say you teach, you want to impart. Because, there's some things that come easy to some people. There's some people that will just stand up and the way they sing it. Some people stood up and they just picked up a bicycle and they just started riding. Some things come easier to some people.
Yeah.
Same as dance. Dance is something that some people have just what you call maybe talent for it.
Yeah.
So like she asked now, how do you do it when you find someone who
has two left legs?
Winfrey, on a roll today.
Okay. So I believe in the phrase that says nothing is impossible. All right. When the heart is willing, come on, there's always a way.
I just was saying the right things. The guy hitting the right spot like he's a philosopher. Seriously, because just before you mentioned, with my head, somebody just where there's a will, there's a way, and you just found a way to put it together. But something quite big, you are the first male dancer in that place, because we know the legend of Fela and we know how he used ladies so much to beautify his art. Beautify what he did, and it was lovely to watch. They know how to dance. I mean, his daughter, who's here with us, of course, Auntie Kuti, is a wonderful dancer, I must say. And how they put it up. But you see, I don't know if I should ask you this question, why there was no male up until you. I don't know if you have that answer. If you have, you can tell us. But what did it feel like? How are you the first male in such a long, line and all of that?
To be very honest, if I tell you how that came about, it's a mystery for me.
Okay.
Because I feel meeting Madikuti was really quite divine.
Oh, okay.
Up until, a certain time of my life, I've always believed that dance is spiritual for me. Before meeting Madikuti, I've also danced with other artists.
Okay.
But when I came in contact with this particular person who shares the same idea in which I share in, which is dance, using dance to touch lives, touch souls and spirit. So when you look at the way I dance, I don't literally just dance to entertain you. It's more of storytelling. It's taking you back through memory lane about the creative act of God. All right, it's making you understand that, man, there's a power beyond just the physical. To be very honest with you, sometimes even when I finish dancing, some of the dances, I personally go back, I revisit those
You watch
dances
them.
to watch them, and it
Impart.
impacts right back to me. So how I became a member of the Kuti, like basically like the first male Afro dance artist in the history of the Kutis, I think for me is divine. Yeah, and then starting the journey is really quite hard because it's doing something that's never been done.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm grateful for where I am, and I'm hoping that it will be also great towards the journey I am.
Okay, so you're the first male dancer to join. Are there other male dancers?
Presently none. I am the only
Yeah,
one.
oh, so now what does that feel like now? Being in the midst of women dancing. Is your choreography, is it different? What are the women's response to you?
Yeah,
Or
so
do you have your own segment where you do alone and they come in? How does it
Yeah,
work?
how does it work?
good. So I am more of a dance artist than a dancer. So there's a
What's the
difference
difference
between a
between-
dancer and a dance artist.
Yeah, let him tell us. Let him
So
tell
a
us.
dancer
Yeah.
is a person who learns a particular, moves, all right, to just perform on stage, all right?
Okay.
But a dance artist is a person who has studied music in all its rudiments, all right? Good. He has studied it. He has
Now,
gone through the
music, not
process.
dance.
Both the music and
Music
the dance at the same time.
Okay.
Because you have to study also the music. So most times when I listen to the music, I am able to interpret the lyrics.
That's
which is
exactly what
one-
I'm
dance
saying.
moves.
So the
Interpret-
interpretation of music from a dance artist is quite different from a dancer.
It's way, way, way
According
different.
to what you are
Wow.
saying.
Please,
It's
where's
way, way
your
different.
where's your college? Where's your
You know,
actually, I actually want to know where's your dance?
Yeah. So presently, because of the tedious work I do at the shrine, I am not able to have full time for my studio. But most times I do classes at the shrine.
At the shrine,
and then
eh?
private classes too.
I know, Winfrey, I know you
Roll.
run a pageant academy,
Yeah.
and dance is a part of pageantry.
Yeah, actually,
So-
opening
so-
choreographies, they have to dance.
Okay, so are you planning to
Well,
infuse that? So you're able to do
you
something
are-
to infuse
you
it,
are
eh?
thinking the way I'm
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, being all of this and all of that, and as a dance artist, what is the future? What does the future portend? You know, dance, Afro dance, as it were, has become one of our commodities that we've exported.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
we have dancers who have relocated, and it's just because of dance, and they
Because
go
of dance,
to
yes.
the States, Canada, countries in Europe, and they teach dance classes, and that is how they cater for themselves. And it's just Afro dance. It wasn't like this.
Even now,
some few years
Beyonce is
back.
learning African.
African
You can see
dance.
her literally doing
If
a lot
you-
of African
It wasn't like
choreographies
this
as
a few
well.
years back. I know I'm telling you. That time they would dance and they say a touch of Afro. You just do one small Afro one, and you just be doing the Michael Jackson moves. And it was not like this. You know?
wasn't.
But you see, how far do you think the Afro fusion or the Afro dance industry? How far do you think we can go as an as a continent?
Definitely, we are going further than even we can imagine. Because I will remember a phrase said by Fela, music is a powerful weapon. It depends on what you do with it. It can make you and it can destroy you.
This guy, you're using book now. All this
I say
title,
philosopher.
bamboozle us anyhow.
So it depends on the aim or what we tend to achieve.
Okay.
Beyond fame, beyond popularity, beyond money you think you can achieve, there are things that once you bring out from the depth of yourself, it has no, it can be exchanged for money or any physical, treasure. So because of that, when we look at the impact which Afrobeat is doing right now, we can't tell the end of it.
I like that. Being dancer, we have to
Tell
stop
the
now.
end of it.
Winfrey, I want to, because of this, this piercing and the carry,
You want to
I
what?
want to
I can
pierce
bite
my
you.
ear. No, Winfrey, what? Come on, don't do that. Ben dancer, myself and Winfrey now, we have breakfast for you, right? We're going to give us a very simple Afrofusion movement.
to the
You're
kitchen.
going to teach us something
let's-
very simple just before we go there, right? So let's get up. Just show us something simple that we can, just learn and something little.
used to be a dancer.
I didn't use the one time. I didn't use what I didn't use. Just okay, Winfrey. Okay.
Okay, so right from here,
Okay.
go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Come on now. 1 and again. 1
Hey.
and 2.
Good.
Now,
That's what
give
you
me
say
that. Come on. Now, right to the right. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Kiki.
Hey.
Come on. Kiki.
They're not. They don't know behind them. But yeah, come. Let him do one. If you go this way, you come this way.
Please,
You do your own freestyle now. We'll just be hyping you. We'll just be happy now. We'll just be hyping you. Then let's just do.
Oh, cool. 5, 6, 7, go.
All right, man, that's a great one. Thank you so much. Let's head over to the kitchen, of course. One wonderful one with you. Okay.